Oh, what's going on? What is going on? The Ohio State Michigan game just ended, and it was a great game for me to watch. I enjoy it. Um, Let me see, make sure everything's going good here. I love rivalry week, man. This is just so fun. Let me see right here. I'm gonna pin if anybody wants to talk. Listen, you got the Florida State game. South Carolina's just beat Clemson, so pretty much not Clemson out of a playoff chance. So much going on today. Rivalry week, man. You can't get past it. You can't get past it. Let me see right here. All right, you can't get past it, man. It's awesome. I'm gonna pin this. So if anybody wants to um, call in, I got the link right there down at the bottom. I pinned it, I believe. Yeah, I pinned it. So if anybody wants to call in, chat, if you're getting done watching the Ohio State game, now OSU has to worry about key players possibly being suspended. Yeah, because what happened at the end, I was actually getting the stream ready, Muddy, getting ready for just, getting ready, just kind of talk. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live during the Florida State game. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live during this. This is huge. I mean, this is playoff implications. Ohio State, now that throws a wrench in everything. Losing to Michigan at home. I mean, they lost to Michigan at home, a bad Michigan team. Listen, I get it's rivalry week and all this, but man, that's a tough loss, man. I mean, I always thought Ohio State wasn't that great, anyways. I didn't think Will Howard was that great of a. Oh my God, that Davis Ward for Michigan. Who's this? I mean, Michigan really should have won this game by a lot more if they had a decent quarterback. Is Alabama in since Clemson lost Caleb Stewart? I don't know, man. I mean, so you got, Tennessee was on the verge. I think they kind of settled down because they were, man, Vanderbilt had what, a 14-0 lead on them? I was like, oh my God. What's up, Daniel? I was like, oh my God, I thought Tennessee was about to get upset by Vandy. I was like, I mean, is that really much of a rivalry there? Tennessee and Vandy, I get same state, but come on now. Let me see what we got here. So yeah, man, it's just, bro, is your calling link is not working? Really? It says just click on the. Usually, it just click on it. It goes right through. It tells me if someone's calling in. I click on it. Let me see right here. Try it again and see. It should be. It's the same link that I used before, or the same way I do it before. Not the same link, but let me see. Because I don't see anybody yet. Let me see. Miami getting started with Syracuse. Dude, who knows what's going on today? Tennessee, they got the ball, 2:42 left. Yeah, they're going to end up beating Vandy. So a little bit of a scare for Tennessee, though. That was pretty close. Because Vandy, what they do? Return the kickoff back for a touchdown, the opening kickoff. Then Tennessee fumbles. Vandy gets it. They score a touchdown. I was like, oh, this is the worst start possible. But Tennessee, that offense started going. That defense, really, it's not a blue link for us to join. Yeah, I don't know. It's lit up blue on mine. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, the I got it pinned up to the top as well. I don't know. I don't want to click on it because then it might. Well, I can click on my. Let's see. Yeah, go live together is currently only available for mobile devices. Okay, so you have to have a mobile device. You may be trying to do it on your computer, possibly. But it says Go Live Together is currently only available on mobile devices. So that might be the issue. Christian, possibly. Let's see. Did that Kayla Mullings for Michigan? Listen, I don't even think they wanted to even let Davis Warren even hand off the ball. How bad he was playing, especially that interception he threw to Sawyer. First off, it's first and goal. I don't even know why you even try to throw it. Listen, I get you're trying to be uh, aggressive, but come on, man. This dude has not played well. He barely had 60 yards throwing. Nah, I'm on my cell. That's weird, Christian. I don't know. I don't know because me and Zaire, uh, Christian Zaire. I don't know. I don't know. It you the last week whenever we got on the Florida Ole Miss game. Let's see, Florida 34, FSU 3, Big Gator fan 2. That's the prediction. I think so. I really do. Let's see, Georgia Tech messed up last night with yeah, dude. Georgia Tech had opportunities. I get people were talking about the refs and stuff. Yeah, dude. Christian, I don't know, man. Did you change your name on YouTube? I don't know. Now it pops up Christian Zaire. I don't know. That's weird, dude. Yeah, because it's popping up. It's on my mobile device because that's where I'm filming off of. It's showing blue. That is weird. Florida the 72, FSU 3. Listen, man. I really want to beat Florida State by 40. I really do. But after seeing these games like Michigan and you see in South Carolina, Clemson, which South Carolina's a good team. You know, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me they beat Clemson, but you can't take Florida State for granted. But let's see, go blue. Man, I'm telling you, the I had to go live during that. Someone tried to call in. Yeah, so who wants to call in? Just Matthew. What's up, man? Why don't you try calling in for me? Man, it's no joke. OSU fans are furious, and Ryan Day might be on the hot seat. Dude, Ryan Day, I'm surprised he's still there because what is this now? 4 years? The Ohio State senior class never beat Michigan unless he redshirted, but that that's that's incredible. Yeah, I mean, at home, Michigan had a bad. I mean, they were without Will Johnson, a first round pick. They're without their tight end, Loveless. Michigan was. Michigan was without key players, and they still lose. That's uncalled. That is a fireable offense. You're at home. You can't put up 10 points. You can't do that. See, South Carolina beat Clemson. Oh my God, this season was wild. That one doesn't surprise me, Zach. That one doesn't surprise me too much. Florida going to the playoffs. If they had 3 losses, I would say they probably have a really good shot because I think the 3 loss team still has a shot with all these losses and what's going on today. Now, and just down the stretch of the college football season, I think a 3 loss team has a good shot at making it. See, I would call in, but I'm sick in bed with pneumonia. Oh, don't give it to me, Muddy. I'm speaking. Um, yeah, man. Let's see. Ole Miss won't go to playoff. I don't think Ole Miss will. And I just don't think Alabama should. But I mean, South Carolina has a real. I really think so. I really think South Carolina might squeak in. Might be that last team. I think South Carolina beating Clemson, and I think South Carolina has a good shot. I would put them over Alabama and Ole Miss. That's just me. Does Auburn beat Bama? Who knows? I think that's a good. I really think Auburn. I mean, you never know about the Iron Bowl. You really don't. But I mean, there's just so much now, bro. Can you try a different way for the link? Let me try. Let me unpin it. Let me see. Uh, let me see what happened. Here. Let's see. I'm gonna check something on my computer wise. Let's see. All right. Hey man, I appreciate y'all liking the. I mean, I know I talk a lot about Florida Gators, but I appreciate y'all liking it, tuning in. Of course, I'm gonna talk about some other games upcoming as well. But the Ohio State game, man, the way that ended, I was like, oh my god, like this is big fight in the Ohio State. Is that? I mean, I turned it off. I was like, this game's over. So I figured I mean, of course, there's hot. I mean, both sides. You're hostile before the game, and of course, and especially Ohio State's just going to be pissed at themselves, because they pissed down their leg, dude. That was the ultimate choke job. That was the Ryan Day special. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. And I know me and another guy talk about, like, I know somebody mentioned like Ryan Day being the coach, or possible candidate for the Florida Gators. And I'm like, or really, I don't know who would want Ryan Day because, dude, I mean, all you have to do is beat Michigan. I mean, really, that's what Ohio State fans want. You have to beat your rival. And how do you not do it this year? If you can't do it this year, when will you? So that's the crazy thing to me. Crazy question is DJ Lagway, the Heisman favorite in 25. It's probably gonna be him, Arch Manning. Depends on who's coming back as well. Uh, is Carson Beck going to have another year? I don't know about that one, but I mean, there's going to be some other ones. It's of course, some incoming freshmen or some freshmen who redshirted this year, possibly. You might have who I don't know. I have to think. You always look at quarterbacks first, but I mean, there's going to be some running backs. Um, Especially in the past couple classes that I'd have to go back and look. So it's CJ Baxter, probably from Texas. I don't know how he'll be, but Carson Beck will be. He has to be back, Muddy. He has to be back, man. You can't play that bad. I mean, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if he's dating one of them twins or something, and his mind's elsewhere. I don't know, but yeah, that's weird. I tried. Hey, Zaire, I tried it again. See what you can do there. I pinned it again. I was going to try it off my, but I haven't seen it pop up yet. Hopefully the thing's not messing up too bad. See, why not 12-0 Big Gator? Let's see. Nico Imaleva from, there you go. Arch Manning, Lagway, B. Heisman contenders, maybe even A&M's young quarterback. I don't know. It just depends. I mean, what you got? Dylan Ryle, maybe Nebraska. Like I said, that's just quarterbacks, but I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Blake, you ready for another crazy day of college football? Zach Donner, what's up? Hey, do you think hold on? We got a Washington fan in here. Do you think, Zach, y'all can upset Oregon today? Because then y'all will throw everything for a loop, dude. What do you think, Zach? I mean, I know what's Washington 6-5. You know, I don't know. Who do you want Florida to play in the bowl game? I want somebody good. I want somebody like really good. Just to kind of see where this team is at. Late in the season, we keep talking about how Florida's gotten better. What do you think? Kansas looked bad today. I think they got beat down. I'd want to play somebody really good. I don't know who they got us. Score prediction for Gators versus Knowles. Marty, Mo. Let's see. Oh, Miami up 7-0 already. Gosh dang it. Let's see. If I had to guess, even though it's in Tallahassee, they got Florida State starting Luke Kromanek. Uh, Florida State's defensive line terrible, secondary awful. I'm gonna go Florida 38, FSU 10. That I think it's gonna be 38-10. I think it's gonna be 4 touchdowns. I really do. Yeah, 6-5. I give us a puncher's chance. Definitely like the chance to cover the 19. I think so. Gators possibly play Michigan in bowl. I wouldn't mind that. Michigan's got a good defense. As you saw today, not much of an offense. It'd probably be more of a defensive game in that. I like that. And usually, I mean, with Michigan, will Johnson play in the bowl game? You got to think of some of that. But I would like to play somebody. I would like to play Colorado. I would like to play that. Because was it Sanders and Hunter should be playing, so that'd be pretty cool. Let's see, any good 3:30 games on? You got Miami, Syracuse, Arizona State, Arizona, not really. Arkansas, Missouri could be a tricky one, and then of course Oh, come on, really? USC, they've kind of fell off with Lincoln Riley. I don't even USC. I don't even know if they'll even get close by the second quarter. Was Notre Dame? They got the ball. I don't know. It's 0-0. It just started. Oh, Syracuse. Looks like they just scored a touchdown, a big bomb. Oh wow. Okay. Miami and Syracuse could be something to watch today. SMU over Cal right now. SMU should win that one. SMU's probably a lock. Maryland and Penn State. Penn State just kicked a field goal. Maryland on top of Penn State 7-3 could be interesting. That could be very interesting. So, okay. I mean, man, it's rivalry week. You can't. It's hard. Throw out all the predictions. Even Florida State, man. I mean, Florida should beat them by 4 touchdowns. But it's a rivalry game, man. These guys play different. They know they used to play with these guys in high school, so they know these guys a little better than their other opponents. So this is more guys down the road used to play. So this will, Florida State's always fun. Blake, did you see the new commit for UF? Yeah, the big offensive lineman. What was it? Flipped them from not Penn State. That was the edge rusher from the other day. Can't remember where they flipped them from, but yeah, I saw that one. 4-star, a blue chip lineman. So if Penn State loses, then OSU will play Oregon in the Big Ten title. If Penn State wins, they get Oregon. Interesting. I mean, it would be awesome. Washington beat Oregon, Auburn beat Alabama. Just let's start, knocking high ranking teams off. I love it. I'll cry if y'all beat 2 ranked teams and lose to the second best team in Tallahassee. That would be the absolute Florida Gator like thing to do, though, Zach. It really would. It would be the Florida Gator thing to do. Hey, let's see. Zaire, you still in here? Did you click on it? I changed it up. See if you wanted to call in, or if somebody else wants to call in and test it out. If you're an Ohio State fan, Washington fan like Zach, Florida Gator fan, want to talk about today. Was it Alabama Auburn? I don't care. Come in, talk to me. I don't, man. I'm having a good day. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to go live during the Florida State game. Something came up later on today. I'll have to see and just kind of see how the day goes. But who do you think wins between Texas A&M? Even though it's in College Station, give me Texas. Um, I like Quinn Ewers. I like Texas. They're my pick, to be honest with you, for national championship. That's just me. I've stuck with them all year. I'm going to keep sticking with them. I think that Georgia loss kind of woke them up a little bit. So but I think Texas is my pick right now. Love the bro show. Let's go, Marty. Um, man, I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game though. College Station, the 12th man's not. It's not easy. Yo, Daniel Barra Sports Highlights. What's up, man? Love people coming in, man. If you want to talk to me, like I said, I got the call in link pinned. Try to call in if you can. It seems like it's not working for some reason, possibly. But if you want to call in, please do. Talk whatever you want to do. You talk bad about me, bad about whatever team. I don't care. Miami with the interception. Oh, wait, did they get intercepted? Dang, they must have took Syracuse's touchdown off because they had a touchdown for Syracuse. Gosh dang it. Your best memory of this rivalry game? Mine's the '08 game. Texas. Tim Tebow looks like he has blood on him. Dude, that was probably it. But my favorite is Kadarius Toney, like tearing two Florida State's defenders' ACLs up. Kadarius Toney, man, was a dog. Kadarius Toney. I always collect his stuff because how good he was. I get he didn't work out in the NFL like I thought he would. I didn't think he was a first round pick. But I thought he would have been like a third or a fourth, like a gadget player. Really, I mean, he really helped Kansas City win one of their Super Bowls with his amazing punt return. He could have been the first for a touchdown. He was really close, but Kadarius Toney, man, what he did was electric. Uh, but that one probably is one of my favorites, just because I mean, that's the one that sticks with me. Yeah, the Tim Tebow. You could always go with a Tim Tebow highlight, but I try to stay two-way because that's a little cliche for me. Because I'm a huge Tim Tebow fan. But what about? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank on the. Was it Green? I can't remember the receiver for Florida. Caught a pass. He juked two of them. They made two Florida State defenders hit each other. Was it Green? I can't remember, but there's a couple of memories for Florida State. I hope Florida makes a bunch of them today. I don't want to lay a goose egg. I don't want to be absolutely wrong, but I feel like Percy Harvin, he had so many electric highlights. Percy Harvin was just a badass in general. He was awesome. Um, and I hate how people will try to compare to some players like a Percy Harvin or a Tebow or anything like that. Man, Percy Harvin was a one of one. I don't think you're ever going to see another Percy Harvin in college football. Just like Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, man, was a one of one. I just don't think you're going to see those. You know, I mean, you may see like a Ashton Genty. I mean, yeah, you can kind of compare him to like a more like a less stockier Derrick Henry. But to me, the Percy Harvins, the Reggie Bushes are one of one. I just don't think you're going to see them in our generation, in my opinion. Let's see, Percy Harvin should have been the Super Bowl MVP versus Denver. Oh, dude. I mean, they blew him out. Seattle blew him out by a mile. But Devin Hester, Miami guy. Devin Hester was he returned? No, he did return a kickoff return in the Super Bowl against Indianapolis. So Percy Harvin did the same. It was in the second half. Devin Hester returned the opening one against Indianapolis, but but man, Devin Hester is probably another one. You know that guy, man, when he was at Miami, he was electric. So you can go down the list of guys who just, I don't know if you're ever going to see another one. You know, Travis Hunter, I don't know if you're ever going to see another one of him. Uh, Devin Hester was a real deal. Oh my goodness. His punt return, even though it got called back against Duke, is one of the ones that I watched live and it was like, dude, this dude's unreal. But just how fast he was. He's like the only player in Madden I think had 100 speed. I don't think another one will ever have it. But let's see, Notre Dame looks like they're in USC 9 yard line. So Miami got the ball. Looks like the Syracuse touchdown came off the board for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but dang, Syracuse, man, they're a tricky team. They're 8-3. They got Kyle McCord, the former Ohio State quarterback. They probably could have used him today. By the way, speaking of Ohio State, but let's see. Alabama's got the ball, 3rd down and 8 on the Auburn 46. I don't know what's been up with Jalen Moreau. I think he's been trying to throw a lot more rather than use his legs, and that's a mistake. He needs to use his legs a lot more. Arizona State, y'all were talking about teams possibly in the playoffs. I think Arizona State could be a team other than let's see, SEC. We're talking about there. I talked about South Carolina. Arizona State, they win today, and they win probably big. Look for that team because they're 9-2. They'll be 10-2 after today. That could be a team to make the playoffs. So that's a team to look out for. With only 2 losses, I mean they're in the Big 12, but I don't know. That'd be interesting. I think Arkansas will upset Missouri. I think they have a good shot. Arkansas has been a team over the past couple of years that has always been in close games that they just can't ever get it done. And they're always giving every team fits. And it's like they're one of the best 4-8 teams at the end of the year that you've ever seen. But they just can't. I don't know if it's Pittman. I'm not sure. But Arkansas, man, they're just a team that are always there. You're always going to have to bring your A game against them because let's see, where is that game played at? Let me see. I'm interested to see because Arkansas could upset Missouri. I think Missouri they don't have a shot at the playoffs in my opinion. But let's see. I don't even see where it's at. Oh well. I was just curious. But looks like Notre Dame looks like they scored. Nope. Yep. Rushing touchdown. Jeremiah Love 1 yard touchdown. So Notre Dame strikes first over USC. Man, rivalry week just started, guys. Go Gators. Go get the wings before the game. Oh man, I've already ate. Let's see, I ordered me some the other day from Buffalo Wild Wings. Tell you what, man, Buffalo Wild Wings gets a bad rap, but they're pretty dang good. See, Miami Hurricanes and Florida Gator can agree FSU is a dead program. Know that FSU don't have NFL talent. Mike Norvell actually got to coach. Florida Gators are still in most of their talent, if not all, the good ones, anyways. It's man, Florida State, and they can't really afford to buy out Mike Norvell. They just, I mean, re-upped his contract, and it's going to be, oh, is it 60 something $million? And I don't even know if they're done paying all the other ones they've had to fire with Jimbo Fisher and oh my goodness, the one who was worse than him after. And I'm drawing a blank, but they had to buy him out as well. So, I mean, it's just one thing after another for Florida State. They just don't have the money. And even if they could, so, and they're not going to be able to do it in the next couple years, in my opinion. So, Mike Norvell hoodwinked them, man. I don't really think Alabama really was really interested in Mike Norvell. But yeah, Florida State is that program that they were really up here. They were last year. They looked good. They were 13-0. Um, man, it's just they just fell down farther than any program I've ever seen, especially the football program. I've just never seen a nosedive like that um, since watching the Olympics or something. So I'm fixing ghost pepper barbecue wings. You can have that, man. I've ate a straight ghost pepper. Worst decision I ever made in my life. And I didn't know I ate it though, too, and until after. And then it got so hot on my lips, man. I'm half Cajun. I can put up with hot food, but I don't know what it is. A straight ghost pepper, man. I started eating that, and I thought it was a jalapeno pepper. Whoo! I put like ice on my lips, and then the ice stuck to my lips. Ripped that off, and yeah, my lips started bleeding. Yeah, someone played a bad prank on me, and the bad thing is Auburn game. But I just had to go live after the Ohio State game. I was like, oh my, this is what rivalry week is all about, man. It really is. Listen, Florida State, what, 2-9? Florida is 6-5. They're playing great at the end of the year, but you can't let your guard down. You can't let your guard down today. Florida can't. Um, I'm gonna have to see why the stream didn't work or why people couldn't call in. That's weird because I'm not sure. It's odd. But I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I'll be able to go live later. Let's see. I had a spicy nacho steak on ghost pepper bread one day at Subway. Mm, See that would ruin a sub though, especially when it's too hot. Like me, I like some spice to it, you know. But I don't know if it gets too hot, it's like overbearing. It's like nah, I can't do that. With all these upsets this year, I'm worried about Florida State. I mean, because it gets into these players' psyche. It really does. It's like, oh man, look at what Michigan just did. Look at South Carolina, Clemson. You start looking at, and some of these players, man, football is way more mental than what people think. And it starts to get into people's heads. And I hope Florida just stayed off their phones all day. Don't even get on it. Don't even look at it. Uh, and just worry about the game in front of you. But see, it was not too hot for me. Okay, Nick. Yeah, man, I worked at Subway when I was in college, and I stayed away from all the spice stuff. Plus, when I worked there, man, I didn't like some of the stuff they had. I don't know the tuna. I stayed away from that. The was it the oh goodness the $5 one they always used to sell all the time. I mean, they had $5 subs when I worked there, but uh the cold cut combo. I stayed away from that one. I didn't like all the meat in that one. That one looked a little suspect to me. I don't even know if my dog would eat it. So I don't even know if they have the cold cut combo anymore. I haven't eaten at Subway in forever. So let's see, the one year we didn't need a 12-team playoff, arguing over what 3 and 2 loss teams need to get in. I really think if Arizona State wins today, even with 2 losses, I think they're fine. I think they'll get have a really good shot, and along with South Carolina. I think playing great at the end of the year should count for something. Look at Florida. If they didn't have 5 losses, if they didn't have 4 losses, if they had 3 losses, I think there's a great argument for Florida. Gosh dang it, Muddy. Touchdown Miami. Dang it. What's up with Syracuse? SMU. Man, there won't be too many upsets at the 2:30 games today. I don't know. Maryland, Penn State. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. Maryland, I don't know. They've ruined teams seasons at the end of the years before. So it's not even popping up for me, Muddy. I'm on my ESPN. I'm on the ESPN app though. I see touchdown SMU. They just scored. Arizona State scored again. Missouri scored over Arkansas 7-0. Ugh. I would like USC to upset Notre Dame. I think that would be hilarious. I think that won't be hilarious. If Florida went 8-4 with their schedule, they deserve a spot. I just don't see. I get with the schedule, but if they went 9-3, I don't see how you keep them out. But if they beat Tennessee, which I feel like Billy Napier really cost Florida on that one. I really feel like that one was a game that they should have won. Georgia, the Lagway injury really hurt. I would love to see if Lagway kept playing. Listen, Georgia's a team, they somehow to find a way at the end, but I would still like to see a full game with DJ Lagway and how he just commanded the offense, how he really gave fits for the Georgia defense, how that would have played out. But yeah, I just don't know if 4 losses. I couldn't see that. I could see 3 though. I can see 3, but like I said, there was 2 games. You look back at Miami, man, week 1, Florida was just unprepared. 1,000%. You can't look back at that game and say Florida was prepared. Florida, there was no way Florida was prepared at all. I get Florida's played great over, as the season progressed, but man, they looked horrible. Offensively, defensively, but yes, sir. If he ran out defense last year, maybe we don't get creamed by Michigan. uh, yeah, yeah, maybe. Uh, Bill Belichick's son coaching UW too. I didn't know that. I did not know that though. Let's see. I'm gonna say. Let me get back over here. Do you buy the hype of the report that Florida is going to go all out and spin to land a top portal class? If they don't, then why the hell would you not pay a buyout? You're going to use that buyout money on players bringing in. That would be a dumb thing to not do. You need to spend the money. Listen, it's Florida. Whenever I went to go see Billy Napier, whenever he first got hired, I went to go see him. He said Florida is a team and a college that should flourish and should want the NIL. They should flourish. Well, I'm waiting to see it. Okay, it's been year 3. Why haven't we seen it? I mean, this other teams have surpassed. I mean, it pisses me off. And I don't want to get anybody else mad about this because I don't know if anybody's thought about it. Tennessee is going to make the playoffs before Florida, guys. Tennessee is going to make the playoffs before Florida. That just pisses me off. Like, how? So, I mean, you guys both team, possibly South Carolina. So, I mean, so if you're not going to spend the money, what are you doing here? What are we doing? So, yeah, I think it would be a mistake if they don't. So, what top players would you want us to go get since free agent recruiting is a thing? Who's available? I mean, if you're looking at wide receivers, I've heard, oh goodness, the Ryan Williams. I heard Ryan. I mean, let's go get because losing Elijah Badger. Heck, that Arizona State wide receiver looked pretty good the other day. I watched him. I was like, hey, that's the farm league for Florida wide receivers now. Pearsall, Elijah Badger. So, I mean, let's go get some top wide receiver talent that's going to enter their name. I know you can't tamper with them until they enter, but there's going. What was it? 2,500 players enter their name in the transfer portal last year, I mean, there's going to be a lot of talent, but you don't just need to get bodies. See, that is over with. The first couple years for Billy Napier, he was just trying to get bodies to fill out his roster. That's over with. You need to get very reliable bodies who can contribute in a big way for the Florida Gators. And really, it ain't just Florida's. It's every team should be doing this, especially Ohio State, Texas A&M. But you're seeing Texas A&M doing it, and it's paying dividends. So don't pull at FSU and lean on the portal too much. Zach, I do agree there. The portal, if you look, the portal is really meant, and I think we talked about this before when you're down here. The portal's meant for just like Florida needs wide receivers. You need to fill the holes. It's all about recruiting and use the portal to fill holes. And that's, Zach, I think that's exactly what we were talking about. And you brought that up before whenever we talked about it. And that is exactly what Florida needs. They got holes. They're going to have holes at the wide receiver. I think they really need to upgrade the tight end. I think that, but like I said, don't go like what Zach was saying. Don't go like FSU and go all portal, and then all of them are going to leave the following year, and you're stuck, So, maybe an offensive lineman, Florida might be losing a couple offensive linemen, maybe a defensive line. I don't know, but I do like Florida's depth at the D line. I don't know if you really have to go far. But, I know they got some last year, like Joey Slackman, who has been incognito. There's been an APB out on him. See, bro, you may need to restart it, redo your live stream, or maybe do a different leak. I'm about to head out of here, Christian, but or Zaire, but I'm probably going to do another, or I'm going to try to do another one tonight. I don't know if I'll go live during the Florida State game. I'm going to see what happened, dude. I don't know. That was weird. I'm going to see if, actually, hold on one second, because I'm going to see if I did it right, too. Hold on. Oh, hey, Ash. Yeah. Can I see your phone real quick? I'm doing a little test. So when I do one tonight, I'm gonna make sure. Dude, my room is a mess. Don't even look behind me. I got packaging. It's freaking because I got eBay stuff. Hey guys, if you ever looking for eBay sports memorabilia stuff, I'm gonna plug in on my own site. Sports with Blake. It used to be my old like YouTube channel name, but Sports with Blake eBay. Would love for you to go check it out. Let's see here. Zaire, I'm gonna see what the heck happened, dude. I'm gonna get on. Just gonna make up a name on here and see if I can do it. I'm gonna go on my wife's. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see if it does it. That is weird, dude. Let's see here. All right, it's gonna be weird. Hey man, you're right, dude. It did not work. Yeah, it's not even working for me. What? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something else. Hold on. I did it the same way I did last time, Zaire. But remember what I said, dude. I am not very what is computer savvy. My brothers do a lot of my stuff for me, and I'm gonna try to do it on my wife's. I'm gonna see what she does. Let me see right here. Let me see, because usually it pops up the blue. Let me see if that works, because that's probably not gonna work either. Let's see. I heard rumors someone was offering Alabama wide receiver Ryan Williams 20 million NIL deal to transfer. What? Nah, that ain't good value right there. Crazy. Crazy. That is crazy. Nah. Uh, I don't know. If I'm Napier, I'm telling Lagway, call up Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, or any top offensive lineman and tell them to come here and we'll have a blank check waiting for them. But I don't know about like 20 million on that, but I don't know. That's freaking weird why this crap won't work. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Let's see here. How do I open? Wait a minute. Huh. But absolutely. I mean, because that's why the Florida Gators are getting so much talent right now. If you look at, I mean, like today, the past couple, I mean, just a couple of days, uh, Florida's getting so much talent because of Lagway, because of number two. So that's a lie, man. That top quarterback going to Michigan is going to get 12 million for 4 years. No way a wide receiver gets 20 million for 2 years. Yeah, I just can't see that. You know, you're talking freaking you're talking quarterback NFL money on that's just insane to me. That's absolutely insane. I don't know what the heck that just happened. Yeah, that I mean, I don't know what I wish they would make this stuff like the NIL money. I wish they would make it more public. Like that's the only downfall. I wish they would make it where have a cap limit on it. Why not? Put a cap on it. But because I mean, you know, the Texas and Texas A&M, man, they're going to get. I mean, they're going to fork out so much money. It'll be stupid for Williams to leave. Being the guy at Bama, you're going to make much more in back end whenever you that top pick. So, like, okay, so Jalen Monroe, is he gone this year? I can't remember. I mean, you got Ty Simpson in the waiting. Is he, former 4-star player? What does Alabama have in the, they could pluck someone out of the portal. I'm interested to see what quarterbacks are going to go in the portal. So that'll be interesting. Find the players if they refuse to play when healthy. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna hey, if they want to get paid, you're gonna have to suffer the consequences on something. And I do think that. Final. Absolutely. You want to make that big money? Let's see. It was a short video someone posted. I haven't watched a follow-up video yet. Yeah, but I I think someone was talking a bunch of crap on that to me. Bro, I hope you fix the link so we can troll the Garnet and shade. I'm trying, dude. That's gosh, because dude, that sucks. Not saying you. No, I'm saying my freaking thing sucks. Oh, yeah, I don't want to switch it off. Let's see, unpin. Yeah, I still can't get it. Let's see. Pro players get pretty big fines when they refuse a post game interview. Hey, they want to get paid like pros. They you got to start getting deserved like pros too. I mean, why not? Yeah, Alabama has a running back throwing the ball and no dependable quarterback. That will make him look even better. And that's what I'm wondering is what will Alabama get? I don't. I mean, I know DeBoer brought over one of his quarterbacks from Washington, but he wasn't like an outstanding. Let's see, which I never understood. Let's see, Ryan Day crying under his desk right now as we speak. Dude, Ryan Day is. I've always looked at him as an overrated coach. I mean, listen, he'll win games, but he's never going to win the big one. And that's not. Listen, Michigan, Ohio State is a rivalry game, but it wasn't like a big game like, if Ohio State's playing Texas or something big, I mean, you got top five matchup. This is Michigan, who is 6-5, entering your house. They were on the road, and you could not beat them. All you can muster up was 10 points. Oh my goodness! I just don't get it. I just don't get it. See, Ryan Day is watching this live stream right now. it just. Oh goodness! And you lost to Davis Warren, dude. That's Travis Scott. I like the name. Travis, dude, that might be the most embarrassing loss of Ryan Day's career. I just don't know another one. You lost to Davis Warren, a guy who threw a, I don't even know what the interception was to Jack Sawyer of Ohio State. He just threw it right to the guy, and you couldn't do nothing. Like, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get the Ryan Day affection. He's got to be gone. I mean, what, they'll still make the playoffs, or I'm pretty sure they will. But I mean, come on. I mean, now it's national championship or bust for this guy, a guy that can't throw past 10 yards. Oh my! Whenever Davis Warren completed a pass, I think it was a shock to everyone. I mean, that was the worst thing to me. It's the playoffs, and we're talking about practice. Beating Michigan at home ain't for everyone. Oh, I mean, Jesus. To me, it was just absolutely laughable. I mean, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. But I, whenever the first quarter ended, I was like, Michigan's got a shot. But it's going to be because of the quarterback they don't win. And they won despite how bad their quarterback play was. I just don't know why they just did not have an orgy party and just used Alex Orgy the entire time. Okay. Uh, why not use him? Just don't even throw it back. Do like the Florida Gators did against Georgia with Treon Harris. Just throw the ball like 5 times and run. Just keep running. Okay, your offensive line was doing well. So if Ryan Day did leave, who would they get? Nick Saban or Urban Meyer? Well, Urban would of course probably be their number one because he coached at Ohio State before. Blake has been a firm believer in OSU quarterbacks suck. How long, Zach? I've always said it. I have said, I don't know what it is. Listen, I thought CJ Stroud might have been the anomaly, but he's a little different, though. Ohio State quarterbacks, I said, whenever Ohio State, they just suck. Okay. It's the system. I don't know, whatever, for whatever reason. They just throw to spots. They just get the play. The quarterbacks just know where they're going to go. There's no reading in that offense. They just throw to spots. That's the reason why Justin Fields, he had a hard time going to the NFL because these guys don't read. They just get thrown out there. Hey, the offensive play caller is going to go, hey, you're just throwing here. That's Ohio State's offense in a nutshell to me. I've just seen it way too long. Just if you look at just over the past, JT Barrett, I mean, heck, Justin Fields, CJ Stroud was probably the best out of them. He looked the best. But if you just go down, I mean, what was the other one? The one that won the Heisman. I'm trying to think of his name. Um, I can't I can't remember. He was like a 6th round pick to Baltimore. But um, I've just never been a believer in Ohio State quarterbacks. Never taken them. I don't know why. Just never have. Same for like USC quarterbacks. Uh, but anyways, bro, if we don't beat this Florida State team by more than 3 tutties, I'm gonna be disappointed. What y'all thinking? Like I said, Zaire, I said 4 touchdowns. Dude, I'm so pissed right now. I can't get this stream. I can't get this stream going. Um, because I don't know because I got people coming over, or I think they're here already, possibly. So it's like I can't really start another stream because I know they're here. That's why I started because they were supposed to be here at 3 my time, Central Time, and it's 3:23, and I hear my boy in there playing and being loud. So more than likely, people are here. Alabama scored on Auburn, so 7-0. Alabama first quarter. See, if I'm Billy, you go for the throw, run up the score, don't be conservative. Absolutely. That's what you do in rivalry games. I think that's what Billy Neighbor didn't understand against Miami. So you run up the score at money. Do you believe Billy is honestly going to do that? If you want to win over the fans, that's what you do. If you want to win over the fans who are still not believing, still a little hesitant on believing in you, that's how you do it, man. You just go for it. Heck, if they whatever, you got to be an asshole. I mean, I'm just gonna be blunt. You gotta be an asshole. Okay, that's what's gonna win you over. Okay, first, will definitely win you over in the offseason, get you an offensive play caller. Just be the CEO. You'll make me a way better believer. I have been. There's things that I will almost never. Oh my God, my phone. I caught it too. Ohio State quarterbacks, I just don't ever believe them. And and head coaches calling plays. I just don't like it. I've never liked it. And then that's one thing that I didn't really like about Billy Napier. Kind of what I didn't really like about Lane Kiffin, even whenever that was going to be his replacement. I was like, really don't really care for that because he calls plays just like Napier. I was like, it'd be a better for recruiting standpoint because I know Lane Kiffin can recruit just a little better, but I just don't really like it. I was like, let's go back to the head coaches who are just the CEOs. Let's just get back to that. And I know Spurrier called it. He was great. He was a head ball coach. Listen, I know people are going to talk, say that, but I think if you look, the head coaches who don't call plays, who just have everything they can look at, like the Nick Sabans, the Kirby Smarts, and those guys who just win without having to call plays, or more successful than coaches who do. And that's just, and plus, I just don't think Billy Napier is that great of a play caller to be doing it. Like, if you were great, okay, but Billy Napier really hasn't shown me that he's great at play calling. So let's see. Heck, Napier was breakdancing in the locker room 2 weeks in a row. He's changed now. Maybe Muddy. I don't know. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I would but listen, you can't win close against this bad team and think you're going to win the fan base over that. You got to win. Leave little no doubt. Um, get about freaking 8 sacks in the game. I don't see why you couldn't. Almost. I know that's kind of like 8 sacks, man. You got like 7 against LSU, and they had a way better offensive line. So I'm so mad about this freaking stream crap. I was so excited, Zaire, by the way. I was like, oh man, I got it going. I'm gonna get it going good. Piss me off. I'm gonna see what happened. Zaire, if I can go live next time, dude, I'll definitely get you in. I'm gonna do it early. I did this one kind of quick again, but I thought I had it, Zaire. I was so mad. But like I said, man, next time I go live, I'll definitely get you in, dude. I love talking to you. I love talking to anybody, man. Even if you talk crap to me, I don't care. I just like it. So I'm curious what the score will be. This same FSU team played Miami to the wire a few weeks ago. Rivalry, and that's why I'm sitting there like Florida should beat them by 4 touchdowns, but it's a rivalry game. This is either going to be an absolute massacre in Tallahassee or a very close game that'll make your butt cheeks like this, like paper thin. But I mean, really, rivalry games, man, you just don't know. These guys know each other personally. A lot of these, how guys they say, well, we're going to take this personally. A lot of these guys will. So, Florida State, you just can't count them out. They got athletes. Are they as good as Florida? No. But they still have athletes, and they got guys for 60 minutes. You can still win a football game. So I think we win 30-17. And I wouldn't be like ecstatic about that, but as long as they beat Florida State at the end of the day, I'll be happy with, because I don't know if I can handle my brothers, who most of them are Florida State fans, if I can handle that, because I've already dealt with it the past couple of years. And then I got to go to work and deal with some of those. Don't know if I can do it, man. I don't know if I can do it without slapping someone. Was it last week? He spiked the ball at the end of the half and then let the time run out. Billy is Billy. We have won in spite of him. I think the the defense has really the upgrade on defense and how they've played has really helped the Florida Gators as a whole. Um, so I think that has been a huge sigh of relief for Billy Napier, because the defense is, even when the offense hasn't played up to par, the defense has been able to step up. Yeah, the only game that you don't look at is Texas, but I feel like Texas, that's just some teams just don't match up well with another team. I never thought Texas, even with DJ Lagway, and I've seen people say, well, if DJ Lagway was at Texas, they would beat them. In my opinion, they would not. I think DJ Lagway would have made the game a lot closer, but that game was over in the first half, 35-0. I think Florida probably was maybe 28-7, 28-14, but Texas offense, man, just felt like it wasn't a great matchup for the Florida Gator defense. Um, but man, I'll tell you what, Florida would have beat Ohio State today, though. Oh my! Actually, Florida would have beat either one of these teams. Oh my God, Ohio State or Michigan. All right, what we looking at in the game score? Zaire, I will get you on the live stream tonight at some point, dude. I am going to go live. Like I said, I don't know when. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Penn State still down 7-3 to Maryland. Let me refresh this, make sure it didn't. No, Penn State just scored 10-7. Gosh dog it. Miami up 21-7. Syracuse finally scored. Notre Dame and USC tied. USC just tied it up against Notre Dame. That's a game to watch out for. SMU on top of Cal. That's a bloodbath. Arizona State, they're beating the mess out of Arizona. Arkansas, Missouri, 7-7. Looks like Auburn 4th and 4, so they're gonna have to kick a field goal into the first quarter. Hey, could be some good games. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let me read a couple more messages before I get out of here. Um, now that we know UT, Miami, and Georgia will make the playoffs, who are you rooting for? LL. Sucks that all of our rivals have beaten us to the playoffs. All right, I'll end with this. Who am I rooting for? Not a damn one of them. I don't care about them. Okay, don't want them. Tennessee, nope. Miami, care less. In Georgia, they kick rocks. Don't like them. Don't care for them. And I honestly think they should think the same about us if we were in the same position. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it looks like I got people here, so I got to get off of here. I'll root for South Carolina or Texas. Muddy Waters, I'm there for you. I didn't say because Texas don't bother. Texas just beat us this year, and they were like, okay, hey, thanks for visiting. Like South Carolina, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I know some cool South Carolina fans too. I think that's the thing. If the fans and you're cool with them, like Florida State fans, they've always pissed me off. Miami fans, well, I can't hardly. I try to find them, but uh, in Tennessee, their colors just bother me. I don't know. It's like just ugly colors. I don't know. But like that one Alabama guy that said they got that puke orange color. It's that orange you throw up. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go see who's here, figure out who's trashing my house, and I'll be back on a live. Y'all catch me at some point. I'll try to get it scheduled so y'all know when I'm getting it ready. But hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And Zaire, dude, we're going live tonight at some point. Okay, I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna see what the heck happened. All right, guys, we'll see y'all. Have a great one.